Oh man, we going live, man. I've been busy. I said I was gonna reply to WrestleTalk to their WrestleRamble about Brock Lesnar's opponent for Royal Rumble. What the WWE should do about the Money in the Bank. I didn't watch the whole thing. I mean, the thing was like 45 minutes long. So I figured I would just go ahead and touch the main topics that I actually got to watch, and I guess just go ahead and share my insight on what the WWE could do about making their brand just a little bit better, especially with Money in the Bank being a new dual pay-per-view. The idea with that, let's start off with that. I think the WWE should do more of a War Games type of Money in the Bank from now on. So then that way, you don't mix in Raw and SmackDown, and you can still keep the Survivor Series theme as Raw versus SmackDown only going down for one night in the year. I think that's a pretty dope idea. It brings a little bit more what can I say, excitement, enthusiasm to the pay-per-view. So yeah, I think that's how they should do it. 2 rings, adequate amount of ladders underneath both of them, both briefcases, because 4 separate Money in the Bank ladder matches would be excruciatingly long, and really I think that would be the whole pay-per-view. So, to keep a diverse amount of matches on there and to keep the pay-per-view, worthy of being a good pay-per-view, I think that they should do the 2 rings side by side, or even with a little bit of space in between them, and have the 2 briefcases for the women up there, have both of their matches happen simultaneously, and then have the men's match happen as the main event in the same type of fashion. I believe that will work. That way you're able to do like a dual screen, like a split screen type of thing, show both matches at the same time, and it would be something exciting. It would be something new for WWE. So I think that would actually work. Just my opinion, just how I feel, what I think would work for the WWE, what I think would actually be kind of fun for fans. And let's get into the next topic. The next topic would be Brock Lesnar's opponent at the Royal Rumble. I heard them say Finn Balor. Sorry, I'm with Vince McMahon on this one. I don't think that Finn Balor is a generational superstar that's going to pave the way. I mean, I think Daniel Bryan actually had a bigger buzz and a bigger pop than Finn Balor did. So if the WWE moved on so quickly past Daniel Bryan, I don't see how it wouldn't do the same with Finn Balor. I mean, he does have a very huge buzz right now, but it wasn't bigger than the Yes Movement. So, I mean, that's how I feel about that. And I don't think that he would be the right opponent. I think that there's a perfect opponent that nobody is speaking of. And the feud just died down, even though it was one of the better feuds of this year. Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe. What happened to Samoa Joe? Why is Samoa Joe not being mentioned? Why are they trying to throw him in little random beefs and all that other stuff when they could just throw him right back into the Brock Lesnar beef? It would be completely perfect. Completely perfect. I think that Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe, I think that Brock Lesnar can win, go into WrestleMania, and face Roman Reigns like expected for WrestleMania. I think that, the Royal Rumble needs to be a little bit different this year. And this is where I'm actually kind of going off topic. I think the Royal Rumble needs to be different this year, as to where it should be more of like a Money in the Bank. Like, if the Royal Rumble winner wins, then he should be able to defend that title against other wrestlers. And I think that would make the Royal Rumble a little bit more exciting to have someone else win it other than Roman Reigns. Because if Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble, then the Royal Rumble match itself loses all hype behind it, all the way completely. So I think that someone else should win it. And I think that, with someone else winning the Royal Rumble, I think then Roman Reigns should go on to face them at the next pay-per-view. That builds up another pay-per-view main event. And then Roman Reigns should win it and go on to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, because, it's no secret that's what they want to go into. So I think that's what they should do. But at the same time, the 3 topics that I've touched, let's review them real fast before I get up all off here. Money in the Bank, 2 rings, separated, ladders underneath the rings. Boom. Both briefcases hung over the rings, just like the normal Money in the Bank, except for that you have 2 rings out there. Kind of like War Games. Brock Lesnar's opponent, Samoa Joe. That's easy. They had one of the best, the better. Actually, I think that in my mind, it's probably the best feud in wrestling all year this year. And the Royal Rumble winner. I think the Royal Rumble winner should be someone else. Someone like a Finn Balor. I think Finn Balor would be perfect for winning the Royal Rumble. And I think that him versus Roman Reigns to determine who faces Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania would be amazing. It would be perfect. Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns. I think that would be actually a really, really good match. And that's just my opinion. Tell me what y'all think. WrestleTalk, I plan on hearing from y'all soon. I hope that y'all watch this and y'all realize this is the only opinion that really matters. Well, that's just my opinion. What y'all think? I'm out. Holla.